Hello everyone and welcome back to the Game and CPA's channel. In today's episode we are going to be playing some Factorio, and our goal today is to create a little bit of automation of electronic circuits. And the reason why we want to make these electronic circuits is because, well, they're in about everything. Literally everything later game that we need, and even some early game items require electronic circuits. And I really want to get inserters automated so that way when I start to build more of these kind of smelting arrays that require a poop ton of inserters, I think this is about 96 inserters because it's 48 of the stone furnaces and then times 2 because one on each side. So I want to try to reduce that down, and I think the way that we're going to do that and take care of that is by automating it. So we need electronic circuits automated, and this is honestly, I think I want to utilize basically almost a full line of copper plates to do it and max that out. I think that that's pretty crazy early game, but it is necessary. So I'm going to use maybe not a full line, but a good decent amount, and then go on from there. So let's go ahead and see with our factory planner exactly what it would take if we wanted to. Let's delete that, and then let's go ahead and I think, do I just right click on these as well? Let's see, shift right click, shift left click, and control right click. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to create logistics network. Yep, our electronic circuits, and we're doing a minute. Let's see what it looks if we want to get 60 per minute or 1 per second. So fold out the subfolders, left click to add the recipe. Okay, that only takes 1 assembly machine? Really? But look at that copper cable. All right, that's 1.5 machines. That seems too easy, right? Copper plates, 4.5. Okay, so we can basically do 10. We could do 600 if we want to fully optimize that. Let's not do 600. Let's instead do, I'm trying to think here what the best might look like. Maybe what we can do is we can just do 8. 8, so 480. So if we just do 8 assembly machines at the end, that means, let's see, let's change up this name. How do I edit? I want 48. Sorry, I meant 480 per minute. 480 per minute, so that's 8, that's 12. So I need 20 assembly machines. I have enough iron, I have enough copper, and that's that. Okay, so that's relatively easy. So we can do 20 assembly machines, and then do I have to do any sort of fancy pipe work or piping? 1.6 belts of copper cables because, wow, yeah, wow. I'm going to be getting that many. Oh, that is per minute. So now can I change it down to 1 second? 24. Okay, yep, because 1 belt takes 15 if I recall. So the fact it takes 1.6, that is true. So we're going to need its own copper cable line. And we may have to do some longhand inserters. There may be a way I could technically fit them both onto one and do a half and half, but that's... No, I think we still technically need to do that. So we're going to go ahead and see what we can come up with here. And yeah, I guess this will be, we definitely need at least 20 assemblers though. So let's go ahead and plan something out. All right, you guys, so here's kind of what I'm thinking. Obviously, I seem to have made a mistake. Some of my guys are not centered, and I went one distance too far. I'm not sure what happened, but what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up doing a splitter. I'm going to go ahead and split. I'm going to split the copper right about here and send a portion of it up. So we can go like this, and then I can run it on up. So this is the copper plates. This is where they're going to be grabbing from. Because if I recall my factory planner, we should have enough plates. It's the out copper cables is that's where we're going to have a little bit of a problem, and that's why we need the multiple belts, is for the byproduct there. Because we have enough for the copper plates, but it's just going to be the output. So I have the output going on the outside, similar to the research. And then we're going to go ahead and run that up. We may keep them in their own lines. And then I think what I'm going to end up doing is, let's see, is it just... It's just iron plates, right? It's not even gears, it's just iron plates. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this, do another splitter, and then run... So here's going to be your copper wire, and then I'm going to go ahead and run the iron plates kind of alongside them, and close, and then drop them into the middle, split them, so that way they're being split evenly. And then I'm going to have the next row of assemblers. Let me just go ahead and finish these off. I'm going to have the next row of assemblers just down the road. So I'll split these iron and get them going, and I'll maybe have them right in here. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. We may end up having to move them a little bit, but then we're going to go ahead and take these four. Good. Copy them over. Again, they're going to be on the outside, and they're going to merge it in the middle. So we got inserter, middle row, inserter, there. It's not quite lined up because this will be moved over, and then that's kind of what it's going to look like. We'll have the two different rows. We'll have the copper wire, and then we'll have the iron on the outside as well, coming this way. And then these guys will just be grabbing from both because, again, oh man, do I need to do any sort of balancing to make sure this isn't overloaded? You know, we'll find out shortly, and we will keep you guys posted and see how we're looking. Right now, I'm just going to go ahead and build a bunch of inserters, and then, of course, move this, which I think I can cut and paste. So that should save a little bit of time. Yes, perfect. All right, so that'll save us. Let's just make sure it's lined up like that. All right, good. Okay, go ahead and cut that. Although I don't have my robot, so I don't really know if that's quite as quick as I thought it would be. That's all right, though. At least now we have nice little blueprints. And, of course, this can go away as that's a little too far away from where we're at. Looks like we have heavy armor finish on the tech tree. Let's go ahead and choose the next one. Let's see. Let's go for... I would say that we can go for our steel axe. Why not? Increase our mining speed. Get that little addition going on there. All right, there's that. And then we're going to go with this. And hopefully I don't need to worry about any sort of crazy balancing for this guy. But you never know. We may end up finding out that that is indeed the case. So we will, again, go ahead and get to work on this and keep you guys posted as we get further along. All right, you guys, so I kind of watched this move for a little bit and operate, and it didn't look like these guys were taking up and filling this thing up completely. So I think I might be able to run iron plates on one half and the copper cables on the other half. So with that, I'm basically going to go ahead and run this guy up, twist him out to the side, and then around, and then I'm going to go ahead and just run them into this, and then I can split this off so that half goes onto there, and half's going to go up onto this one. And that's going to leave my middle open for those, and then like that. So now you can see all I need is a simple inserter from this side coming in, and we may end up needing to add an extra one in case the ratios aren't working. And then I just need to grab inserters to throw them on out, and hopefully when these guys are all hooked up to power, they will be working smoothly. Yep, let's do that guy there. And then I think I need to do this here. And it looks like we need to make some more power poles, not pipes. Let's go ahead and make some of those, make some more inserters. But yeah, that's the idea. And now hopefully we'll be able to just pull all these in, and we'll have these machines going again, producing about 480 electronic circuits. And then eventually we can turn that into these inserters. And what I can do is I could probably grab some of these because we're not utilizing all of these. I can grab some of, you know, maybe one of these I can pull from here. You know, grab some off of him and then also run him up, and we can maybe create some, coming back here, create some inserters come in the opposite direction. So let's go ahead and see and get all these remaining individuals connected. Something like that, and then let's get the more power cables going on here, here, and then here. And then if I just connect it right there, we can see if we have some action going. We do. Something like that. Okay, so it looks like our copper cables, we need to move those faster. So I may add an additional inserter on each of these. But I need to add them on the powered side. So each side has a specific powered side. Just to make sure that we are fully optimizing. And hopefully these are... Okay, they're pretty darn close. There's still a little bit of slowness to them. Maybe if I can get a little bit further along in research, we can upgrade the stack inserters. But honestly, you guys, this is looking much better. I'm curious if there's a way to see how many of the different inserters I need to use. I'm not seeing that as an option, so because that would have been nice to know exactly how many inserters it would take. So let's see, alt right click. Okay. Oh, this is showing me what it's used for, maybe? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I was hoping to maybe get the other look. Oh, well, that's all right. We're now making electronic circuits, so that's another part of the game. And then let's see if we can go ahead and dump these into a little bit of a strategy for some inserters. And again, I want to see what all I can do. I got inserters, and then inserters can turn to long-handed inserters. Now I think I might be able to just run those off the same thing, but I also want to maybe get some splitters automated, that's weird. See if I can get some of those automated. So let's see, splitters, I don't even care to do that many. So let's do this. Let's go ahead. This is gears. Let me go ahead and change this up really quick. Let's change this. All right, you did good there, buddy, and I took as many as I could right there. Let's go ahead and move you off to the side. All right, I'm going to go ahead and dump as many gears as I can. And then I just want you to become your destiny there, buddy. You're just going to hook into that, and then this one, of course, it's going to get blocked by that guy because I placed him in the completely wrong area. And then we're just going to run, and we're basically switching these guys up. So this will run us up some gears. I can even take some plates from it, and we can combine and hopefully make some assemblers. I would say probably just like, oh, here we go, fast inserters. Nice. That might be what we need to do to get these electronic circuits up and running. Yeah, so as you can see, we're not even making enough copper. At least on this side we're not, and that's probably because these guys are reversed. That's a good cleaning mechanism there. These are all full, so don't take them for their word. Alright, so what I'm thinking is I put together just one for each. One for inserter, one for belt, one for splitter, one for long-handed inserter. And we call that a day, and eventually we'll want to start automating assembly machines. So actually, why don't we do a fifth one? We'll have that automating assembly machines, get that going early game. And we can see what that takes. I think that should hopefully be a good setup and a good start. So I'm thinking if I set it up correctly, I can just have the different... No, we do need some room. What takes the most? I can have these guys side by side running together. Okay, let's just do this. Let's go ahead and run these two into each other. Like so. We'll run this up. And then we can just literally grab from it in the same old fashion that we have before. So let's go ahead. Let's just grab from them into the middle, and there. What that's going to do is this one's going to make your just normal inserters. And then this one's going to make your long inserter. So it's going to look like that. We're going to do the same thing with the... oh, we can actually set it up like that, can't we? Perfect. We're going to do the same thing with our transport belts, followed by the splitters. Okay, so then we're going to bring these electronic circuits down. So these ones will require a long inserter. That can stop, though, right there, I believe, because we can do long inserter here. Fast inserters are finished. Let's go ahead and get the next one. Let's get stone walls going. All right, and then let's craft... I think we just need one more fast inserter. I think the game just gave us some other guys, which is going to be great. And then obviously I want to automate the automation, which is going to be good because then I don't have to build any more of these by hand. And honestly, let's build it right there. So hopefully with these I can simply do something like this, like that. And I guess we are going to have to throw in an extra one. That's okay right there and right there. Oh, this one in the middle is not getting hit. Let's see, can I hit it? What if I were to go one more? Something like that. Way to figure out this power setup. Alright, we may just have to do an extra power pole. Sadly. Or I just move this guy. Maybe we just don't go centered. Is that an option? I mean, you know, I didn't say I was a big fan of it. But that should be all... Oh, wait, this is the basic one. This one doesn't need a long. This one's going to need the long hand inserter. And then this is going to keep needing some more. And then this one's going to be short inserter. And I believe this one also needs a long inserter as well. Stone wall is complete. Let's go ahead and get the beacons. Correct, because this is your automation. All right, perfect. So this should technically be kind of my early game setup. I also do obviously want them going out, so into storage chests for right now. I think we could probably just do wood to start for some of these. And then I can go ahead and do this as well. Let's do it right there. And these don't need to be fast or anything. These can just be normal speed. Inserters coming out. And let's go right there for that. And then I'm going to set up some sort of a formula. This is missing any sort of inserters. What? Oh, they do need the electronic circuits. My bad. I thought that they were okay with just what they had. I thought they were grateful for what they had. Just kidding. All right, and that is it, you guys. We are now going to go ahead and research green science. We've researched all just the regular red science. Oh, I was supposed to leave some room because I'm going to have to... I was going to pass them back, but that's all right. I guess we'll just leave that as is. No harm, no foul at this current time. And then let's maybe drop that right there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if I could unlock some smart logistics, maybe that'll be coming up here soon. That way they can figure it out, so that way this is, you know, we're not taking all of these belts. In fact, let's actually remove that one. I don't care for that one right now. Hey, buddy. Let's just have it going into that, because I already have another belt one being made down here, so we're totally fine with that. These inserters, though, I may want some of them being used, because I don't only just want the long ones. So let's go ahead and put that there, and voila, you guys, we've expanded and now are creating some of the splitters, some automation of the automated factories, as well as some of the inserters and such, and we have electronic circuits going, which is awesome, because I got a feeling that I think that is actually needed for green science, which let's go ahead and watch it finish up here, and then we can figure out exactly what we're going to need. Maybe for next time, as we continue on, we are, I may end up merging the green science when I get it into just one line, so we have one red, one green, and then I might even build some of these guys on the opposite side. Why did I think Q copied? All right, perfect. That is now unlocked. So what does that leave us with? Transport belts and inserts. Look at that. I'm so glad, you guys, that we just got these inserters and these transport belts built, because then we can start taking these. And maybe what we'll do is we'll maybe create a couple so that we can get a good 60 a minute green science like we did with the red. So that way we can just really expedite and speed that up. But that might be for the next time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Today's video, as always, is sponsored by the one and only Super Spouse, who has been supportive of the January VODs. And I hope you guys have been enjoying them as well. And if you haven't, want to leave a thumbs up, as well as subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I post more VODs in the future. That would be great. And until next time, maximize those deductions and pay less in taxes. Have an amazing day, you guys.